The quick Galloper analyzes the 9 races contested on Saturday, October 21, 2023. This analysis will cover the first 5 races on the day. Race 1. 5 straight specialist sudden flight duly obliged in the day's first, an optional claiming call at 4 furlongs, surprisingly at odds of 6 to 1, with 2 to 5 favorite Sir Kel finishing second, 2.5 lengths behind the winner. The win by sudden flight continued the recent upsurge in form by jockey Abigail Abel. It was Abel's third winner over the last 2 race days. For new trainer Greg Fennell, it was his third visit to the winner's enclosure from 13 starts. As expected, sudden flight was claimed after his 9th victory from 43 career starts.
Starter ready? They're off for the first. Quantum Dancer misses it. Cold Pursuit and China Music race on the far side. China Music sprinting ahead of Cold Pursuit. Monaco is with that group. Sudden Flight is tacking across to the far side, more toward the middle. Nearer to us in the red cap, that's Sir Kel running a big one. Assess Soup is handily poised in the early exchanges and may have that overall lead as they charge up toward us. Always vigorous. Races are right against the stand fence. Quantum Dancer has drifted over there too, but they charge up toward us, and it's Assess Soup out in front from Sir Kel and a Sudden Flight. Assess Soup with that lead. Sudden Flight now delivering a challenge, and Sudden Flight skips to the front. It is Sudden Flight with that lead. Monaco running on strongly on the far side, but Sudden Flight and Abigail Abel, she's more than able. They get there first. It's close between Sir Kel and Monaco. Also close between Assess Soup and Cold Pursuit.
Race 2. Overwhelming 1 to 5 favorite KP Choice ran out an easy 7 3/4 length winner in a field of only 6 runners. This 4-year-old and upwards, non-winners of 4 event, once again highlighted the spate of off-the-monitor winners in recent times. There has to be a rethink of the 20 or so categories currently in existence in local racing, especially given the limited racing stock available. For winning trainer Ricardo Brown, it was his 4th success since obtaining his license in May of this year. Jockey Radish Roman, who is without doubt the most improved rider this season, continued to show his progress with his 33rd winning effort in 2023.
They're off on racing, stepping a bit slow, that's Pretty Girl and Select Me, as Phoenix Risen goes into an early lead as they pass the 5. Bugatti tracking in second. Coming down on the outside, that's KP Choice. Then comes Legal Bomb. 4 lengths away before we come to Pretty Girl recovering and left at the back of the field, Select Me. As they pass the 4 furlong point and head towards the 3, and it is Phoenix Risen, a length and a half in front of KP Choice racing in second. Bugatti is right against the rail. 3 lengths away before we come to Legal Bomb. Another 4 before we come to Pretty Girl and racing at the back of the field, Select Me. They're coming at the top of the lane, and it is still on that lead. Phoenix Risen right against the rail and traveling very easy. That's KP Choice. And KP Choice now skitters through and gets that lead and quickly opens up about 5 lengths already. Coming to the furlong pole, KP Choice. It's a matter of how far this victory will be. KP Choice in front and firmly in control. Legal Bomb is running on for the spoils. Also coming on that Select Me, but it is KP Choice in front and in charge. Large and in charge in the second. Running on for second, that's Pretty Girl. It got tight for third between
Race 3. A starting list of 7 in the third, a non-winners of 2 event for 4-year-olds and upwards traveling 7 furlongs, was reduced to 5, with the gifted 1, and Slam declared as late non-starters. It was another runaway, odds-on winner, this time Potential, trained by Patrick Lynch with Jordan Barrett in the saddle. The winning margin was an ever-expanding 9 lengths.
Starter ready? They're off. First start, King Air gets a good one with Potential. They wrestle for that lead early as they make their way down the backstretch. Potential comes away with it. King Air 3/4 of a length down in second. These two have opened up as they leave the 6, some 5 lengths over Heroin striding out in third. Don Vincenzo races a further 2.5 lengths back. And at the back of the field, it's a surety needing to do a lot more as the leaders arrive at the 5. The battle up front continues, Potential by the flare of a nostril, possibly over King Air in the red sleeves. Heroine watches them from some 3 lengths back. Don Vincenzo now edging closer all the while as they leave the half mile, and Assurity needs a tow truck at the moment as the field will arrive at the 7/16. Potential has now come through to battle for that lead, and Potential grabs it from King Air as they go flashing past the 3. Heroine has faded back. Don Vincenzo racing in behind, possibly 7 or 8 lengths off that lead, and Assurity best forgotten. They're coming into the top of the lane in the 3rd event. A quarter of a mile to run, and Potential now asked to go clear. King Air is left 3 or 4 lengths back and beginning to struggle. Don Vincenzo has a mountain to climb along with the rest, but it is all Potential on the approach to the furlong pole. Potential out in front and with a clear lead on the Jordan Barrett. Potential running away from them. King Air is hanging on for second with Don Vincenzo. They battle for it as they travel past the final 16th, and it's all over. Potential, a clear and easy winner. Ryder having a look behind, easing down, maybe 8 or 9 in front of Don Vincenzo. Then King Air, Assurity, and Heroine.
Race 4. This claiming event underscored in vivid terms the need for the promoting company to revisit the number of categories available. In this claiming event run over 6 furlongs, Biblical Legend defeated her 5 rivals by all of 33 lengths. Clearly, this was not a competitive event, which is supposed to be what horse racing is all about, as proper handicapping is expected to produce close finishes. Jockey Parchman is having a transformative year, with Biblical Legend, his 24th win this season. Biblical Legend, a 9-year-old bay mare, earned her 7th win from 88 starts.
They're off and racing. Last Hurrah steps a bit slow and is left at the back of the field. Biblical Legend goes for that lead already. It's Biblical Legend in front of Crushing Power, racing in second. Right against the rail, that's Galway Bay. Right beside Galway Bay, that is Willardine. 4 lengths away before we come to Golden Emperor, and left out of it at the back of the field, that is Last Hurrah. They head towards the 4 and coasting on that lead, but not by far though. That's Biblical Legend, joined by the Grey Crushing Power. These two sharing the lead. They're 3 or 4 lengths in front of Willardine, racing in third. Racing in fourth, that's Galway Bay. Behind Galway Bay, Golden Emperor, and still way out of it, that's the Last Hurrah. They're coming at the top of the lane, and Biblical Legend kicks once again. Goes on about 4 lengths in front of, toiling into second, that is Crushing Power. Running on the outside, that is Willardine, but it is in front and looking good from here, I can tell you. Coming to the furlong pole, Biblical Legend coasting home on the confident ride from the bustling Phil Parchment. Biblical Legend has this is a real demolition job by Biblical Legend and Phil Parchment. You back this one, you can get in line and go get your money for sure. Biblical Legend, clear double digit, running on for second. It's a real scramble out there. Willardine is second, Last Hurrah might be third, and a Crushing Power completing the fray.
Race 5. After 8 attempts, 3-year-old roan filly Fearless Reina finally got it right, dispatching rivals by over 7 lengths coming down the 5 straight chute. One of the informed jockeys at present, Ja Van Neil Patterson, piloted Fearless Reina to victory, with trainer Greg Fennell earning his first double after scoring earlier in the day with Sudden Flight.
They're off. Fair start. Crucial Alexia, the grey, gets a good one. She's stylish, racing near to us in the white headgear, is also showing some good early speed, may have that overall lead. Fearless Reina, the grey, nearest to us on the stand fence. As they sort themselves out, they've covered the first furlong and a half. She's stylish, Crucial Alexia, Fearless Reina, they are the main contenders. Glittering Magnum in the pink races on the far side with Always Right. Lion Charmer has come right across to the stand fence and has catching up to do as a Fearless Reina now comes through to take charge. Fearless Reina with that lead. Crucial Alexia, the other grey, racing in the centre. Lion Charmer is right near the stand fence on the far side, always right. But can they catch this Fearless Rainer? They have a furlong to do it. And it's Fearless Rainer and a Javanil Patterson beginning to open up the gap. Fearless Rainer powering away from them. Inside the final 16th, it's all over. Fearless Rainer coming away and will win this comfortably in the end. Fearless Rainer by 6 or more. Lion Charmer just second. Always right. Possibly third over Crucial Alexia. Simply Sensational has finished in 5th.